Hello, periods 4. Today, for those of you who may not be in class, we are going to start solving two-step equations, okay? Pay close attention to the rules before we start. So when we solve two-step equations, we're going to undo addition and subtraction first, which is different mindset, because normally when we're thinking of order of operations, we normally try to, do multiplication before addition and subtraction, okay? So we're gonna undo addition and subtraction first. We're gonna undo multiplication and division last, okay? We're gonna show all of our cancellations. There will be 2 sets. Any work that we have to do gets shown out to the side. Check our answer, box our answer, go back and rework, okay? Like substitute back in for the variable and make sure it makes sense, okay? Okay. I would prefer you do these in your spiral notebook because this does not give us a lot of room. I'm gonna scooch mine in, but if you can pause this video and write this on a sheet of paper, it will be a little bit easier for you, okay? So number 1 says 3x plus 2 equals 20, or 3 times something plus 2 is 20. So again, our rule is to undo addition and subtraction first. So I want to get rid of this plus 2. I want to get it to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. Draw a line. Show your cancellation. 2 minus 2 is 0. That's leaving me with 3x on the left, 18 on the right. Now it says 3 times x, or x times 3. The inverse of multiplying by 3 would be dividing by 3. On the left, 3 divided by 3 is 1x, and 18 divided by 3 is 6. Box your answer. I'm going to choose a different color, and I'm going to put this answer back in for x and see if it makes sense. 3 times 6 plus 2. 3 times 6 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20. It checks out. Okay. Number 2. 2 times something minus 16 is 30. We're going to undo addition and subtraction first. So if it says minus 16, we're going to add 16 to both sides. Show your cancellation. Negative 16 plus 16 is 0, leaving me with 2 times something. Go ahead and add on the right to get 46. And then this 2x means multiplication. The inverse would be division. So we'll divide by 2, leaving me with 1x, and 46 divided by 2 is 23. And then we'll check our work. We're going to put 23 back in for x. 2 times 23 minus 16. That's 46. Minus 16 is 30. It checks out. Okay. Go ahead, pause the video. Go ahead and try 3 and 4, and then unpause, and let's see if you got these correct. Number 3. We want to always isolate the variable. So we want that 10x by itself. So we're going to do the inverse, subtract 6 from both sides to get 10x by itself. 76 minus 6 is 70. And then the inverse of multiplying by 10 would be dividing both sides by 10. So x is 7. Okay. We're going to make sure 6 plus 10 times 7. Order of operations say we do multiplication first. That does equal 76. Okay. Number 4, it says 11x minus 11. I'm going to do the inverse and add 11 to both sides to get 66, and then 11x means multiply, so I'm going to do the inverse and divide by 11. So x is 6. And then we want to check it. 11 times 6 minus 11. 66 minus 11 is 55. It checks out. Okay. Number 5, f divided by 7 minus 6 equals 50. If it says, you're going to undo addition and subtraction first. So if it says minus 6, we're going to add 6 to both sides to get 56. And then it says f divided by 7, so we're going to do the inverse and multiply by 7. So I have f is 392. Let's double check. 392 divided by 7 minus 6. 392, that's not a 2. 392 divided by 7. It's 35. And 6 would be 42. 56 minus 6 would be 50. That checks out. And the last one. Z divided by 6 plus 12 equals 20. It says divided by 6 plus 12. We're always going to undo addition and subtraction first. So if it says plus 12, we're going to subtract 12. The goal is to get the variable by itself. 20 minus 12 is 8. And then it says z divided by 6, so I'm going to do the inverse and multiply both sides by 6 to get 48. And then double check our work. 48 divided by 6 plus 12. 48 divided by 6 is 8, and 8 plus 12 is 20. It does check out. Alrighty, period 4. Those are simple notes. Obviously, you know they're going to get much harder with decimals and fractions and irrational numbers. So that's how we're showing our work. You are now going to get back into Canvas and you are going to complete worksheet 8 for practice.